Recently, I've been working really hard on recreating my cartoon series, Story of Trey. I'm thinking of recreating it into a new series called Trey Fisher. I wrote a 20-minute screenplay and I'm planning on making longer episodes. In this video, I will go behind the scenes in my animation and talk about the sneak preview of my new episode and how I've been making it. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Hey everybody, I'm going to get on to the first part of this animation tutorial. I'm going to get on to the drawing. I got this file cabinet right here, and inside of it are the raw drawings for Story of Trey. Trey Fisher, the main character. These are the drawing files I got for Trey. Those are his legs. That's his head. So yeah, I got them all organized in this file. So I just kind of reused the head turns, but when I want to add something different to the head, I can retrace over it on my animation table if I want to change something to it. And this is what my animation table looks like. This is my animation table. I can put a paper inside this barrier. I got this like tape thing so I can slide the paper perfectly, and I can add layers over it, and I can just stack papers on top and make animation. It works pretty well. I had to measure it perfectly. If I want to draw something, I can turn on the light table and add layers over it. This is just a homemade animation table I made. And once I'm done drawing, I ink it usually on this table, and then I scan it on this scanner. And then I put it onto my computer and color it on Adobe Illustrator. Now, I'm gonna go into what I storyboarded. So I've been writing a storyboard. This is the storyboard I've been working with. And I've just been drawing the different angles for the scenes in the new upcoming episode of Trey Fisher. I think I'm going to change the name to Trey Fisher instead of Story of Trey and create something really new. I'm going to make it like 20-minute long episodes. But using these storyboards, I'm able to figure out good angles to where the characters can stand. Instead of just facing a wall and having the same lines facing the same angle, I decided to angle it differently so it looks a little more real. This is an example of what I mean. This is the storyboard, and this is how the storyboard helped me figure out the angles for the film. Here's a sneak preview, by the way.
I hate this homework. I wish I had someone to help me with it. Oh cool, there's a Disturbed concert today. I would love to go to that. Aw man, it's during school. Fuck it, I want to go anyways. Hey Ethan, we're going to do something awesome today.
Are we egging Mr. Bird's house again?
Better, and I'll tell you when Andy gets here.
Are we going to the strip bar casino?
No Ethan, stop trying to guess.
Okay, but are you actually going to talk to Sarah today?
Now, I'm going to get on to keyframing on Adobe Animate. Now, I'm going to get on to the keyframing on Adobe Animate. New file. I'm going to make it 4K. Then we get a blank document right here. Do something. Okay. This right here is the library panel. I'm going to put all the files in there. This is the timeline, and that's the canvas. I'm going to organize files. One for Trey, Ethan, anyone for the blinking, and the audio. I'm just going to start with that. In my files, these are different scenes for the animation. This is scene 1, and I finished that already. I'm on scene 9 right now. So I'm going to drag in scene 9, put it into Adobe Animate, into the audio. I got these characters, so I'm just gonna drag in the character drawings for Andy, Trey Fisher. And these are all the mouth files I got so they can say sentences and stuff. Drag that into there. So now, what we have to do is draw. I've been drawing directly onto the canvas lately. I'm just gonna do a supporting shot. So I'm gonna do like right here, and that's gonna be what we're drawing on. I'm gonna add time to the frame, right here. Just a little supporting shot. I'm gonna take the line segment tool. Maybe I can have it like, I'm gonna draw like the bus here. And this will be the back, there. So this is like the background of the bus. I think I'm gonna add windows right there. Maybe just windows like right there. I'm gonna copy these. Copy, paste, transform, flip horizontal. I can just do that. There we go, I'm gonna do it like that. That's looking okay. It's not really perfect right now. It's gonna look better, I think. Oh, I'm gonna go color this. I'm gonna fill it in with gray. Maybe like a darker wall. And then, I'm gonna take out these window backgrounds. I want them to still be there, but I'm gonna take the window right here. I'm gonna color them blue for now. But they're not gonna be a solid blue. I can turn down the opacity to make it look like they're see-through. Now I'm gonna add a layer and put it below it. I'm gonna make like the road. So now I got the background and I'm just gonna draw like, I'm gonna make this invisible. I'm gonna make like a double yellow line. Color that yellow. Maybe we can even like the sidewalk. Oh yeah, and I need to save it so I don't lose it. I'm gonna give it like a lighter sidewalk. There we go. And we got like the road. And that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna add a layer for the seats. Both of these layers invisible so I can just focus on the seat. Like a little seat. And now I'm gonna click this and convert it to symbol. I think that'll make it easier to manipulate. Make them the same size. I'm gonna flip these horizontal. Now I can just copy these and make them a little bit bigger because they're closer to us. I feel like there's no legs for the seats though. I kind of want to go back for a sec. There we go. I'm gonna add legs. Now I will convert that to a symbol so we can copy and paste it easier. Transform, flip horizontal, blah, blah, blah. Like the transit bus. This is the transit bus scene, by the way. I'm not gonna spoil much though. Now I'm gonna add some characters. I just remembered. These have to be deleted. Add a layer. So these have to be on different layers so I can layer the characters differently. I'm gonna add a layer right here and add Trey and Sarah. They're gonna be right here and Andy and Ethan will be right here. I'm just gonna drag his torso in right here. And then we can drag in his head. This is looking pretty good actually. Make it the same size as his torso. Arm. Copy, paste, transform, flip horizontal because I'm a cheap ass. And now I'm gonna add a layer for his pupils. There's gonna be a lot of layers in this scene. And now, I think I'm gonna add some shading. So right here, the light's coming through the window. So I'm gonna go like filters, bevel or whatever that effect is pronounced. And now I can take those objects, the body, and I can click the bevel tool or whatever you call it. And you can add some shading to it, distance. And I'm gonna make it angled this way because the light's coming through the window. So now we got a good supporting shot right here. And it's just them sitting. I might add some blinking. An auto keyframe automatically adds a keyframe, it's pretty cool. Right here, we're gonna add the blink. Maybe it blinks a little more. You can also add the onion layer to see what's behind it, so that makes it helpful. Full on blink right here. So now it's just like a supporting shot, and we can click File, Export, Video Media. I'm gonna make it 4K, Scene 1. Make sure you click the scene you want. You have to also have an app called Adobe Media Encoder, which will encode the animation to a video file you can use. Alright, well, and then it goes like that and it exports. There, and it says it has been successfully created. We can insert. So now we got audio layers. And I'm gonna add in the first audio layer right here. We can just drag this out. So he just says, what other kind of music do you like? We have his pupils. I'm gonna drag in the audio layer closer to what I'm animating so I can see it. Maybe his eyebrows lift up. So I'm gonna click a keyframe, make it the same size as the last head. And I added really small head turns to make it look more animated. Maybe his eyebrows go down. So now we can add mouth movements. Zoom into the mouth, and that's the O vowel. What other kind of music do you like? So I can go to the, and that's like the A vowel. I think I'm gonna stop there. Have a good day. Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music. So stay tuned and have a great day.
these toons.